Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. Please, if you know anyone that's supposed to be here, please send them a reminder so that they can join us. Welcome. We'll be starting in a minute. So Belle is already in the house, so we're just waiting for some other people to join us. So we'll actually start in 3 minutes, 12, 10 after 3 minutes more, we'll just start. So thanks for joining us. I'll just play some music. In 3 minutes, we'll start. this night, but I do remember that it was real, real life. Thoughts about me are never good. I don't live life the way that I should. Oh well, I've been with some fun tonight. Let's give me a Yes, thank you so much. Hello, we're about to start. Thank you for joining us. I'm really, really appreciate you joining us today. Wherever you are from, wherever, I know in Canada it's about 7 now, and I'm in Nigeria, which is about 12. I didn't even know I was going to be in Nigeria this time, but I find myself here this time. So it's about Ikechi is saying wow. Yes, Ikechi is saying wow. So it's about after 12. So when you're committed to a cause, you hold on to it to the end. As at the time we actually planned this event, I was in Canada. So I didn't, it's like I found myself in Nigeria, so I still have to go through with it. So we have a special guest in the house. Her name is Belle. You can see Geisha. She's one of my, I call them, herself and my husband, I call them my favorite couple in forever. I actually met her on a flight to Lake Tahoe. That was 2015, about 2015. We were on the same flight. It was one of forever. That's her. Welcome, Belle. It was one of forever trip. I think I was just few years in forever, and I had a trip to Lake Tahoe. So when actually on the same plane, we sat just by each other. And you know how you sit on the plane and you talk to people. I didn't really talk to her, but I saw her. She brought out, then forever we used to have these makeup cosmetics, So I saw her, she brought out her makeup, and it was a forever foundation powder. So that was when I asked her, so, oh, are you a forever business owner? She said yes, that she's going to Lake Tahoe. So that was how we met. And at that time, I think she was dating her husband at that time. They were not married. Am I correct, Belle? They were not married, so they got married in forever, and right now they are doing very well. I think they are one of the top FBOs in North America. They've been my favorite couple since then, and I'm so glad to have her here with us to actually tell us her story, how she's been able to do this business and use it to impact her life and the life of her family. They are doing amazing work. I saw them in Arizona, and I was blown away with the number of people in their team. So it's really amazing. So thank you so much for joining us, Ben. I'm really, really, really grateful that you can take out time to join us. They live in Las Vegas. They live in Las Vegas. I remember too, I was in Las Vegas one time, and I paid you people a visit, and I used your beautiful car, your Tesla car. I came in, took your Tesla, took pictures, and it was really beautiful. So thank you for being my friend. And I really appreciate the friendship that yourself and your husband share with me. So now, Belle, over to you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Susan. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Good evening and maybe good morning to some of you, depending on where you are in the world. As what Susan said, I always look forward to seeing her at Forever events every single year, from what that was like 2014, actually, when we were in Lake Tahoe quite a while ago. All right, so I'd like to thank you all for having me here. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, once again, my name is Belle Garcia, and I'm currently here in Las Vegas. My background is in healthcare. I'm a physical therapist by profession. I'm doing the business with my husband, Earl. He's a registered nurse by profession. Our Forever story really started in 2012. At that time, I was working full time in my job. I was working at a skilled nursing facility in Florida, working 40 hours a week in my job. And my husband Earl, as a nurse, he was actually working two jobs at that time, working at home health. So he would go to patients, visit them at home. At the same time, at a part time at the hospital. Of course, because it's really the only way to augment our income when you do have a job is either you have to work more hours in your job, or you work overtime, or you have to work 2 to 3 jobs just to have that just to have a bigger income. And so that was what we did. Personally, I didn't have any background in business, although my parents, I'm originally from the Philippines, by the way. My husband and I both are. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I only came here to the United States in 2008. So I didn't have any business background, but my parents in the Philippines actually had a traditional business. And although I was brought up in that kind of atmosphere, I never really was open to business, to be honest, just because I didn't think I had the skills. I was formerly shy. I never really had, any experience with public speaking or speaking to people. I was always scared, of doing that. I didn't have the self-confidence. And so it was actually my husband Earl who wanted to start a business. He was always, reading and researching about it. And he knew that the only way for us to be financially free, to have time freedom and financial freedom, is to be business owners. Now, of course, traditional business ownership is not that easy. You have to shell out a huge sum of money just to get started, right? And not only that, it usually requires a lot of time. And we wouldn't be able to do it because we had our full-time jobs. So we were kind of stuck at this point where, yes, we wanted to have a business, but at the same time, we couldn't do it because we had our jobs. And so my husband Earl was introduced to Forever when he was still 19 years old in the Philippines. This was way back in 2003. He was still a nursing student back then. And so he was in school for nursing. And he was invited by a friend to a business opportunity meeting with Forever. And at the time, of course, can you imagine 19 years old and really had really not much experience in business, but he was very inspired after going to that business opportunity meeting, and he saw the possibilities that he could also do this business. So at 19 years old, he actually got started with his first combo pack with Forever, and that was when he was first introduced to the products. Now, at 19 years old, he wasn't very much serious in terms of the business, so he didn't really do Forever seriously. He just focused in school, and eventually came here to the United States to start working. Now, fast forward, that was 2003. Fast forward to 2012, here we are in the US, and in the back of his mind, he always knew that Forever offered a great opportunity to be business owners. And so in 2012, January, I will never forget this, he made that decision to get started with Forever. Now, when we started our business, we were both working our full-time jobs. So you can imagine we were very busy. I was working Monday to Friday, sometimes on the weekends. He was working 2 jobs. So that took up a lot of our time. But we were very determined to learn how to do it. And that's what's so great about this opportunity is even if you don't have any experience in business whatsoever, you may think that I don't have any experience in business whatsoever. You may think that I don't have any skills to do this. Or maybe you think that I don't know if I'll have the time to really make this a success. You'll be so surprised that those baby steps that you take every single day can lead to big results. And that's what we did. So we just started this business very part-time in the beginning. I would do it after work on the weekends, when we had time off from our jobs, and that was what we did. And we little by little built the business, just doing it part-time. So what happened was the business grew and grew. We made a lot of mistakes in the beginning, but we didn't give up. We just kept on learning how to do it. And my husband actually made a big decision to let go of his nursing job in September of 2012. And because of Forever, I also decided to resign from my physical therapy job in December of 2015. So we're very, very happy to say that we're now both working this business full time, working it from home, now working it on social media. It has truly changed our lives. Of course, we work completely from home and we own our own schedule. And that's something that we really, really enjoy. So I'm going to show you some slides now just to give you a little bit more idea. And it's always good to have pictures, right? For you to see our journey with Forever and how we are very, very grateful that we once said yes to it years ago. So back in 2012, remember I mentioned that I wasn't really into the business. In fact, I refused to even learn about it in the beginning just because I had a lot of fear. I didn't know if I could do it. I didn't know if this was for me. So I had a lot of fear and doubt in my mind. And maybe some of you can relate to what I'm saying. Maybe you're here and you're also looking into the business. You're also looking into the opportunity, and you felt the same way. And I'm gonna show you what I did and what solidified my decision to get started. So back in 2012, at this time, we were still really starting, still learning. We didn't have any team yet at this time. No team, no customers. Can you imagine? We were just starting. And we heard about this event that was going to be in Arizona. Earl just I think he just like saw it online and he said, "Oh, there's a huge Forever event." And so at this time, he was already thinking about doing it, right? In 2012. So he said, "I have to get to that Forever event in Arizona." And I didn't want to go. I'll be honest, just because I didn't understand what it was all about. But Earl said, "Hey, just join me. You've never been to Arizona before." I said, "Okay, I really want to see Arizona. All right, so I'll go." And without me knowing that it's so true that you are one decision away from a totally different life. Because when I went to the Forever event, it blew me away, like literally blew me away. When I went there, I saw all these, like, there were thousands of people at that event, people from all walks of life, people from so many different countries. I didn't realize this was a global business. This is a global company. And so it was so big. I saw all these different people. They were so passionate about the business. And I said to myself, wait a minute, I didn't see this kind of passion when we're in my job. Everybody there was always complaining about, it's time to work again. But here, everybody was so excited, so passionate. The energy in the room was just contagious. We actually, even though we lived in the US, because we didn't have a team, we actually went with the Philippine delegation, as you can see here, because we didn't know anyone there. So anyway, this was my first Forever event. I just wanted to share this with you because this event changed my mindset about the business, and it totally changed the outcome of our life. I remember sitting in that room looking at all these people and thinking, if they can do it, why can't I do it? And again, that changed everything. So when we got back home, that was my turning point in the business, and I started to really learn and do it. So this was 2012. In 2013, there was another Forever event, and that was in Hawaii. We didn't qualify yet for free. These are actually all expense paid trips that Forever gives as incentives, as a reward, but we didn't qualify yet at the time. But we still chose to go anyway. So we spent our own money just to be there, just to witness the event and to learn more about this company. So this was 2013. And so when we went into this event, we said to ourselves, we really are going to work for the free travel. We both love to travel. That was something that we are very passionate about. But of course, with our jobs, we couldn't take time off whenever we wanted to. And, we had to accumulate our paid time off hours if we wanted to travel. So with Forever, once we knew that there were free travels and I could travel the world for free, I said, let's go for it. And so this was our very, very first all expense paid trip with Forever. It was to Sardinia, Italy, in 2013. And we're so so grateful just to be on that plane in that resort, and let forever pay for the bill. So what an exciting time. And so the following year, we started to qualify for more incentives. We qualified to go to London, also all expense paid. And we finally got our first chairman's bonus check. And you'll see it later in the business presentation. Chairman's bonus is one of the most generous incentives, I would say, with the company. It's like a profit sharing program. So this is our very first chairman's bonus check, as you can see here on the screen. This was the event where we saw and met Susan for the very first time. This was in Lake Tahoe in 2014, where we were there also as a travel incentive. And then it was actually 2 destinations this year. So Lake Tahoe in the USA as well as Dallas. Now 2015, we here we go. So we got, of course, our chairman's bonus. You can see it here, but we were able to go to Cancun in Mexico as well as to Singapore. And the great thing about this business is it's not just your success, but as you grow in the business, you actually help other people succeed as well. So this is our first year where we had other people in the team who also qualified, and they also went there for free. And so as Susan was mentioning earlier, actually, so in 2015, we did get married in Hawaii, and I can truly say, so grateful for Forever for making this dream come true. It was truly a destination wedding for us, and it was, of course, from the rewards, the financial rewards, the monetary rewards that are coming from Forever. So we got married in Hawaii, which was our dream wedding. In 2016, it was to Johannesburg in South Africa. Wow, that was one of the best trips, I think, for me in Forever. And also to Greece, another one of my favorite destinations. Again, if you're here, you're listening, and you enjoy traveling, just like me, then this definitely is the opportunity for you. 2017, so you see here, it was to Dubai, and then on a chartered ship to Barcelona, Monte Carlo, and Rome. And here you see also our chairman's bonus check for that year. 2018, Forever celebrated its 40th birthday. So we were in Dallas for a huge event called the Global Rally. And since it was here in our home country, we were able to bring a lot of our team. So you can see there were actually about 100 of us from the team who went to the Global Rally in Dallas. So what a great experience. I always take it back to that very first Forever event that I went to in 2012. We were by ourselves. I didn't know nothing about the business. It was just Earl and myself. To now, fast forward later, to bring all of these people and to encourage them also to be able to see what Forever has gives people. So I want you to think about this. Maybe you're just starting your business, or maybe you haven't even started and you're still thinking about it. You can create that ripple effect, and you'll never know whose life you can touch. You'll never know whose family's life you can change just because you said yes and you went for it. So it's amazing, not just for the money, of course, that the bonuses that you get, the rewards that you get, but think about the impact that you'll be able to make as you move forward in the business. So anyway, we also had a trip to Phoenix. This was in 2018, another all expense paid trip with our team. And this is Mr. Rexmon, the late Rexmon, who is the founder of Forever. We had the opportunity and the honor to be able to meet him. Maybe some of you know Rex or have met Rex. He founded Forever, and he had the vision to create an opportunity for people all around the world. And he passed away very recently, but I feel very grateful to have met this man. This is the kind of leader that you have with Forever. The kind of leadership that this company has. They really have the heart for the people. So 2019, it was to Sweden, so Stockholm, Sweden, where we received another chairman's bonus check, and then also to Pattaya in Thailand for another free trip. Now, then the pandemic hit. And it was a tough time for everybody, right? Everybody had to adjust. The entire world was put to a halt, to a stop. And we didn't know, nobody expected the pandemic to be here. But, it actually turned out to be a breakthrough year for us. And we didn't imagine this. We didn't know what would happen. But all these years of, I think, God, it was God preparing us for this to happen, before this happened, because we were already doing it online. And so when the pandemic hit, and the great thing about this business is you can do this 100% online if you wanted to. Imagine if I had a brick and mortar business, I had to close, right? I had to, my business would be shut down with the pandemic, but not with forever. We were never shut down. Our products never stopped coming. And so we were still able to grow our business. And it was such a breakthrough year for us. I'll show you later what happened during the pandemic in terms of our business. But so far, this was in 2021. We got our biggest check at that time. Yeah, and it was amazing because not just us, we also had people in the team now who are achieving. And last but not the least, we had the latest global rally after the pandemic. Now the world was opening up, and so we were able to get together in Abu Dhabi, and we were so grateful to have three other people in the team also achieve their chairman's bonus checks, which led us to receive our biggest one yet. So the reason why I'm sharing this with all of you is not to impress you, but to impress upon you that this is the kind of opportunity that you have in front of you, that you have in your hands. So I want you to look back maybe at the time where I told you when I first started, no knowledge about network marketing, no knowledge about business, no experience, didn't know what to do, to now developing other people, helping other people also grow in the business. It could be you as well. So that was Abu Dhabi. So anyway, what have I gained so far? Just to close, in this journey, it's been such a rewarding journey for us in the past 10 years. Of course, good health. I mean, with our products, you can never go wrong. That should be priority, right? Let's take care of our body because it's the only place we have to live in. So good health definitely forever has given us. Traveling the world, as you've seen, the car, which I will show you in a little bit. The friendship also that we have gained over the years. I mean, the people that we have met along the way, the fun, and the growth also, the experiences, the freedom, and working for our dreams and helping other people do that. For me, that's really priceless, priceless experiences. So since we started in 2012, it has already been 10 years. 2022 was definitely a breakthrough year for us, and we're just still excited about it up to this day. Not just for the car incentive, but of course all those incentives that you saw, the increase in the business. So think about it. Things didn't happen for us just like that. Businesses take time to build. So if you are starting your business, or maybe you've been here for a while, be patient with yourself. Give your business time to grow. Give yourself time to grow as well, and set big goals for you and your business. So has it been easy? Definitely not. It hasn't been an easy journey at all, but it's been so worth it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. So ask yourself, why am I here? Why am I looking into this opportunity? And why not me? And why not now? And so you are the only one who can answer these 4 questions. So stick with the business. I hope you persevere, and I hope that you never ever give up on your dreams. So thank you, Susan. That's it for now. Oh, I think you're muted.
Yeah.
There you
Wow,
go.
what an amazing testimony. Thank you so much, Belle. Thank you. Oh my God, that's so what an achievement. And you can just see that when they started, they were just the two of them. A lot of us are afraid when we start this business. Oh, how can I get there? How am I going to do this business? You see that they just started. The first time they went on a trip, they went alone. Nobody went with them. And now they have a lot of people that they've actually impact their life. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to share just to show you about the business and to see, you know, I will just share my screen to just show you the business, how we do the business, or what the business is all about. So you just bear with me. Thank you so much. If anybody have a question for Belle, just before I share my screen, you can ask just before I show you about the Forever business. Any question for her? Do you have any question for Belle? Okay. So now just go out and share the business. Just bear with me. I'm trying to sort out these slides. Okay. Am I still on? So here we are. I'll just share my screen. Okay, now you've heard Belle's story, and then maybe you might just be wondering, you know, what this business is all about. Why, you know, like you've heard about Talk About Forever. So I'm just going to share what the company is, our mission statement, and how you can, if you decide to be, you know, to have the same experience that Belle just, you know, talked about, and you want, maybe there's something in your life right now that you want to change. I tell you that this business can actually do it for you. So I will just go through the presentation so that you know more about the business and what the business is all about. So this is our company, Forever Living, and where ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. You heard it from Belle's story. Ordinary, they were just ordinary people, and it's even the first time I'm hearing that Elle started when he was just a teenager, but didn't restart the business until some years later. So you can see that anybody can do this business, whatever, as long as you're determined to go for your dream and go for whatever you're looking for in life. In Forever, we have a mission statement. The mission statement is we create a profitable environment where individuals can with dignity be what they want to be. So with integrity, empathy, and fun. So from Elle's statement, from Belle's presentation, you will agree with me that this business is a business of fun. As you make the money, as you make friends, the business actually gives you an opportunity to have so much fun. A lot of us work, but we don't have fun. Every day we go to work, and even if we want to have the fun, we use the money that we are being paid, even in the business, to have fun. But the company promised us, as Forever business owner, that as you do this business, as you go up in this business, they are ready to, you know, kind of give you that fun that you really desire, and actually the lifestyle that you ever dream of. The beautiful thing about business is privately owned. If Forever opportunity is privately owned, that means they are in control of your, you know, like of your money. You're sure that whatever you put into this business, you actually get it out. It's cash rich and debt free. Whatever you put into the business, you're sure to be paid. A lot of people work for companies that they don't have the money to pay them. Maybe the company is owing a lot of loan, so at the time they want to pay, they don't have. But for Forever, we are debt free. We don't own anybody anything. Whatever they do in this business, they buy it outright, and they don't take loan, or they are not owing any company, so that they can be able to pay us or even fulfill that commitment that they have made to us. Forever is over 40 years continuous growth. Even with the pandemic, from when Belle was talking about the pandemic, a lot of companies actually closed down during the pandemic, but it's not so for this business. You can see that Even some of our businesses actually grew during the pandemic. So you can just imagine how much the company made, how solid the company is to have their own business, during the pandemic. So it's a global business that is in over 160 countries. You can build your business anywhere in the world among the 160 countries. You can be living in Canada now, you can be living in Nigeria, you can be living in the US, but you have the opportunity to start your business in the US or Canada, but you can build it wherever you want to build it. You can build it where maybe you have people in Nigeria, people anywhere you can build it. So it's a global business. So you build a business in one particular country, but you can earn from over 160 countries if you decide to build your business. So this is just, a brief of what the Forever story is. Vertically integrated, debt-free, experienced with long-standing management team, operating in over 160 countries, 40 years of interrupted growth. So to tell you how strong this business is, if you want to partner with a business, you want to know how solid the business, you want to know whether the company will be there in the next 10 years. So this company has been there for 44 years and we're still going strong. So what do we really deal on? So how do they get paid? What is it about Forever? What is it about Forever is the aloe vera gel. Forever is the world's largest global manufacturer of aloe, an aloe-based product, hand-harvested, hand-filleted inner gel, patented stabilization. All these things, all these are just telling you that we have the best product. And we know that a lot of people, why do our products sell? Because a lot of people know that the Forever, the aloe vera gel has a lot of benefits and people want to take care of their health. So that means that you can actually sell your products. You can get customers to buy your products, and that's where you can begin to build a business around the product. For the business, for Forever, it's not just a business. The product is the business. So the question is, do you have a product? Do company have a product that people can buy, that people can use, that you can use to have a better health? And the answer is yes. So if that answer is yes, that means that you can use the product to have a very, which has tremendous benefit to your health inside out. And, aloe actually supports your digestive system, promotes healthy immune system. So it's a complete package for you and your family. And as you use this product and introduce it to people, that's how you now start building your customer base. And before you know it, those your customer base start turning to, your business partners, because they too want to do what you do. So why do we like the Forever? What's so unique about the Forever product? Forever product is consumable, which means that when your customer use it or when you use it, they will use it and they will come back. We're not dealing on products that maybe we're dealing on machine or maybe something that is not consumable. So people just buy and they don't buy again. But when they buy your product, which means the customer will always come back, and that tells you that as they buy the product, you have repeat orders, and then you now start seeing repeat bonuses. So every month in out, as your customer use the product, as you use the product, you start making money, and that's how you begin to build big businesses. You have customers that are using the product. Your customer now become your business partners. You teach them exactly what you do, and they too have their own customers, and that's how you grow. So these are some of our products, which it just tell you that products for every lifestyle. A lot of us use some of these products. We have products, we have shampoo, we have toothpaste, things that you use daily. But how many of us make money from this product? When I talk about Forever, I actually kind of compare it with what you call like the Costco. You have a partnership with Costco. A lot of us that lives in the US and Canada, we have the Costco card, and we go to Costco every time. We partner with Costco, and then we pay a lot. We pay money. I pay about $160 every year to renew my Costco card, but I don't make money from Costco. But what Forever is that once you partner with them, I don't have to renew my membership every year. Just partnering with Forever gives me a percentage, which means that I can get a discount. I can not only a discount, but I can recommend those products to people to buy. But if you are a Costco member, if you have a Costco membership, you can't recommend Costco product. Even if you recommend their product, you're not going to get paid. But for Forever, you pay once, you get your starter pack, and once you get your starter pack, you have the privileges and the right to actually introduce those products to people, and then you get paid. Not only, Forever in that state, like I will use Costco, not only Costco, if it's Costco, not only Costco in the US, but it is like something like Forever. Costco will give you membership to all their companies. So you can imagine that Costco gives you a right to earn money from all their Costco branches all over the world. So that's how Forever is, and that's it. So a lot of us pay money every year to renew our Costco card. And we pay that money, but we don't earn anything. But Forever is once you come in, you don't pay anything, and your discount stays with you forever. And these are the things that you use every day. And we know people who use these products. All we have to do is tell them about the product, share the value of the product with them, and they start using them. And that's how you get paid, and that's how you build your team. So the product just makes you look better and feel good. And I'm sure that everybody wants to look good and feel better. So it's about your life, your choices. So the thing is that what do you want? What is it in life right now? What matters most to you right now? Is it that you want to travel, or you want to have a better health, or you want a new car, and you see the kind of car that Belle is riding? I think they just changed that car now. It used to be an older model. So is it a new car? Is it that you just want a lifestyle? From all the pictures that Belle showed to us, you can see that it's all about lifestyle. As they started this business, it started small, but as they begin to grow, their lifestyle actually changed. So is it about financial freedom? What is it that you're looking for? Is it self-development? You have it, or are you thinking of pension? You want to retire, you want to make money. A lot of us are working. How much will you be paid when you retire? But you want to retire into what? You want to retire and still keep your lifestyle. The question that I ask a lot of people today, especially people who work, if you retire now, with the money they're paying you, will you still keep your lifestyle? Will you still, can you still afford to do the things? Maybe you're traveling, you're earning so much now, but if you retire, can you still keep that lifestyle that you have right now? So that's the question I want everybody to ask themselves. Forever is for everyone. The options are, endless. You look good and feel good with the product. You share the product, and then you change your life. By the time you share the product with people, they too join your team. They use the product. They start sharing the product with others, and you see that your life just begin to change. From Belle's story, you agree with me that gradually, from not having anybody in their team, using the product by themselves, they start building the team, and you can see how gradually their life actually changed. From $4,000 as chairman bonus, that's not what they earn every month, to $5,000 to $6,000, at the time 20, and then the last one she showed us about $50,000. So now this is what you get from this opportunity. Uncapped income, global income, Forever to Drive, global travels, chairman bonus, personal development, legacy style business. Everything you see on my screen right now, you agree with me that it was actually what Belle showed you from the beginning to the end, how their income changed, actually changed 1 year after the other because of what they put into the business. So what's the benefit? A lifestyle without compromise, financial freedom, no debt, mortgage paid, long-term financial security, time freedom, and choices. So you can even earn the car of your dreams by doing this business. You travel the world by doing this business, and you earn what we call the chairman bonus. So these are all the benefits you get by just doing it. So you might want to ask yourself, will this work for me? On my screen, you can see a lot of people in North America that are doing this business that this is working for. So if it can work, you can see Elle and Belle there too. If it's working for them, it will definitely work for you. I have been in business for close to about 10, I'll be 10 years in October. If I've stayed in this business for 10 years, which obviously means that it's working for me. So if it worked for me, work for Belle, work for Sarah Rose, Olivia, Limpy, Manta, I'm sure definitely it will work for you. So what's next? So what's the next thing is that whether you want a better health or a better lifestyle, Forever has the product and the opportunity. So the next is to just make that choice and to see that you live a better life with this opportunity. So that's just a brief presentation of what Forever is all about. is a beautiful business. It's something you start small, and gradually, as you begin with the self-development that will give you, and forever is actually a business where you are for yourself and not by yourself. Once you come in, we'll hold you by the hand as long as you're ready to work. It's a business where you have to put in something to get what you want, and we're able to take you step by step to get to that place where you want to get to. So this is just a brief story, a brief history of who we are and what Forever is all about, and how Forever changes the life and have changed the lives of millions of people all over the world. So that's just what Forever is, and sharing the Forever opportunity. So you might be asking, how do I come into the business? Maybe I will show you that. How do I come into the business? If you come into the business, it's just a starter pack. You get a starter pack, and that starter pack, I'm trying to see if I can get the picture of that starter pack. And once you come into the business with the starter pack, you become an assistant supervisor. An assistant supervisor, you start to earn you get 30% discount from whatever you get. And once you get the 30% or 35% discount, the company gives you that for life. And as an assistant supervisor, you are entitled to a web store. And that web store, you get it and you can use it to share your product. You can use it to share your business with anybody who wants to join. It's not a business where you carry your products from place to place. You see, Belle said they do this business online. It's a business you can do completely 100% online without having to leave your household. So you you buy the starter pack, you get all the privileges of a Forever business owner, and then you start the business. So that's just a brief story of how you can come into Forever to actually change your life for the best. So that's it. So is there anybody that have a question? If you have a question, you can ask, and then we tell you how you can come in. And let me tell you something about this business. Whether you decide to join Forever today or not, or maybe you're thinking, how long am I going to do this business? Next year will come. The story, maybe you're afraid, or maybe you don't know what to do. I always tell people, don't be afraid. What you should be afraid about is that you should be afraid that to be in the same place you are this time next year. Forever will definitely take you from where you are right now if you get serious to actually get serious with the business. So what we should be afraid of, 2022 is going to come and go. 2023 will come. 2024, Jesus tarry, will he stay here? The question you're going to ask yourself, will I be better off next year? But with this opportunity, put everything you've got into it. We're sure that yes, you'll be better off. So if this is something you really want to do and something you want to try, we'll tell you, join us. And if it's something you don't want to do, or maybe you're not sure, you can start using the product to see how the product goes with you. And then you can start introducing the products to your friends. So thank you for joining us. And if you have any question, I think so, I'm seeing some questions in the chat. If you have any question, you can ask, and we'll be ready to actually answer your question. Do anybody have question for Belle? You can unmute if you have question for Belle. You can unmute yourself. Don't be shy, so that we can, if you have question for Belle, you can unmute so that she can actually ask your question, or if you have question for me.
Yeah, I think I see a question here, Susan.
Okay, what's it?
Yes. So it's from Chica. Hi, Chica. And she's asking, is it possible to grow the business if people only want to buy the products? Great question. Is it okay if I answer this, Susan?
Yes, go ahead. Well, yeah,
okay. All right. Well, I'll be happy to answer that. Yes, it is possible to build a business with customers. In fact, that's how most people start. And not everybody will want to do the business anyway. Not everybody is a fit for the business, or even if they are a fit, maybe they're not with business owners in the team who have grown their business purely by having customers. Now, if you are someone though who wants leverage, meaning to say you want to really grow your business, and be able to duplicate yourself and be able to achieve the incentives, then I would say it would be easier if you not only have people who are using the products, but you also have people who are doing the business. When you do build a team and you also have business owners, even just a few, it could make a huge difference. So if you just want, the great thing about Forever is you decide what you want to do. This is your business after all. And so if you just want to use the products and share the products with other people and have a customer base and have people just using the products, you definitely can do that. So I hope that helps, Chika.
Okay, did I answer? Chika, are you okay? Okay, so that's just the beauty about Forever. You just do it the way you want to do it. You understand? And then do it the way you want to do it. If you want to build it with customers, you can build it. People start with customers. So you can have a lot of customers buying your products, and then you take it from there. You never know, maybe some of those customers like the product and they too want to have their own customers, and that's how you start growing your team. You know, so a lot of people who are doing very well in Forever today came in as customers. You know, a lot of people came in as customers using the product, and they just, oh, I like this product. And you tell them the business opportunity behind the product, and they start to actually build it. So the business is actually about products, not like you get somebody off the street and say, oh, come and do business. It's products. So customer base is what carries the products. So any other question? So what's
somebody is asking what pack.
Okay, what's in the starter pack? The starter pack, okay.
Somebody is asking what's in the pack.
Yes, I would. Okay, let's see. The starter pack. I'm trying.
I have it here on the screen.
Okay, you have it here. Okay, thank you, Belle. So that's it.
Yeah.
So we have. Okay, okay.
This is in Canada. Yeah.
Okay, this is in Canada.
In Canada, we do have this list. So this is the list of products that are inside. It's actually a combination of their popular products in Forever. So you have all these different products, and where it says two, that means to say that you will get two of the same product. So starting from the very bottom, you have a combination of drinks. You also have some personal care here, like the soap and the shampoo and the conditioner. You also have some supplements like the Forever Super Greens, the Arctic Sea, some skincare products, so some lotions, and you have the deodorant here as well. So it's a really great start. It's a great selection of products you can start with. So you can try it for yourself. And since there are two of some of the products, and this is also something that maybe you can share with others. Susan?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. That's amazing. You can try it and then share it with others. Yes. And and another thing I want to say is that the products inside the starter pack is actually really subsidized. If you buy it one one after the other, you're going to spend more. So what Forever did, the best products that are really moving, they put it inside the starter pack, subsidize it so that you can come in with a starter pack, and immediately you come in with a starter pack, you get after that you enjoy your 30% discount. So if you want to buy the products in that starter pack, you want to buy it as retail customer or even as a preferred customer, you will spend a lot. You can see, if you see the Canadian dollars there is about $460, but you're going to pay $437 for all those products, and that's the wholesale price. So if you say talking about retail, the retail is about 600, and it can get to about 600 and something dollars. So which means that the product is highly subsidized. That's why we actually advise people to buy the starter pack. And the beautiful thing about the starter pack, it takes you to a better discount. Next time, maybe you use like just any of the product that you use it, and then you share it with another person. The next time you're going to buy that product, you're not going to buy the same amount you bought the starter pack. You're going to buy it 30% cheaper. So and it's for life. There's no renewal, and you have that 30% for life.
Yes, and if I may add, the price that you see here on the screen doesn't just equate to the products. Think about it, if you're here and you are looking into starting the business and earning an income with Forever. I mean, this is a business in a box. Now, traditionally here in the United States, the average amount of money needed to or required to start a traditional business, let's say you open a restaurant or some sort of firm, it's an average of 65,000 US dollars. That figure has probably risen up, because of inflation and all that. So if you really think about it, you're not only getting the products with this price, but you're also getting a business, which is an opportunity. And this amount, actually, if you start, sharing the products with others and start your business, you can actually get back this money in a month, or less than a month, or even a couple of months, right? So it's not a lot of money if you think about it, just because you get so much along with just the products.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people who join my team, start the product, buy the starter pack, and they actually make the money back in 1 or 2 months, because of the discounts they get after buying the starter pack. So they make the money back, and it's really amazing. So, I love your analysis, Stell, that it's a business. If we look at it like that, a lot of people don't look at things like that. Oh, I'm going to start buying the starter pack. It's a business you're starting. And the beautiful thing is that some business you start with that amount that Belle actually mentioned. A lot of people start business with that, and things go wrong. They'll have to invest another money into the business, and maybe they do the business for about 2-3 years and they don't make any gain. If you are starting the business again, they will still have to look for that money or even more than that to start the business. So the beautiful thing about Forever, that once you start this business with this starter pack, you're not going to use another money to start the business again. You're in business for life. And that business you can do that business in over 160 countries. So with the amount of money you use to start business in Canada or in the US, if you're starting that same business in Nigeria, you still have to spend another money to start that business. If you're starting that same business in the Philippines or wherever you want to do the business in Dubai, you will still have to cough out money to do the same business. Unlike Forever, once you start in the US or starting in Canada, that means you're into business. The company give you a franchise to actually run the business in over 160 countries. So it's a win-win game for anybody. And I've not seen anything like that. So that's it. I hope that explains that. So any other question? If no other question, let me see if there's any other question. No other one. Are we okay? So if there's no other question, I want to say thank you to Belle. Thank you so much. I know that you're very busy and you have time. And for leaving Elle, tell Elle thank you for us.
I will. Thank you, Susan. Thank you for having me. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. We're really happy to have you here. And I hope that the people who have listened to us, you make up your minds and then join this business and start to build a future for yourself and for your family. So thank you everyone for joining us. And if something you want to do, come in and let's take it together. Maybe by the time you join us today, we'll all see in Arizona for the Forever experience in January. Yes, we were there. We were actually there this year. It was amazing. So if you join us this year, the North America Forever Arizona, it's Forever experience is usually in the month of March or February. So we can all go to that Arizona together where they will celebrate all North America's FPO. It's an amazing experience. And that's the same place Belle went to and the story changed for them. So who knows? That might be your story too. So thanks everyone for joining on. Tanzania, Obi, Chika, Dorothy, Peace, Tunica, and Victoria, and every one of you. Thanks for joining me and God bless you. So hope to see you some other time. Thanks, Belle. Thank you so much.
Thank
Belle.
you. Bye-bye. God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Love to hell. Thank you. Bye. So thanks, everyone. Good night. Unus is there. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Kechi, thank you. Thank you so much.
Good night, sis. Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night. Thanks, Victoria. Thanks for
You see
joining.
those who invited them.
So go back to whoever invited you and then pick up the form. The form is online. You don't pay for it and start it. And if you're already in the business, take your business serious. You can just be the one sharing your story this time next year, by God's grace. Thank you.